Good evening. Tonight, we have a story about suspense and mystery. I don't think I can keep that up. If I wasn't afraid of getting like a copyright strike or something, I would totally have opened this with the, like that Edward Gorey animation preceding PBS's mystery. But here is a classic example. I say classic, but it's been out for less than a month. But this is a very good example of Sega doing what Nintendo don't. Can you imagine, like, there being an April Fool's The Murder of Mario? Like, they'd never do this in 100 years. But I digress. Our story opens on the birthday of one Amy Rose, who believes she is setting up a murder mystery for her party. But things are not always as they seem. Though I sincerely doubt there's any voice acting to this, so we'll just... So, I could be getting myself into trouble here. Could be a lot of reading. Get those hydrate redemptions ready. I'm gonna be needing them. Anyways, onward. Phew. Made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far, so good for my first day on the job. Oh, totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. Enter name. Huh. That's a strange moniker. Alright. Has anyone actually joined us yet? If you speak up, you can take the name of this character all for yourself. Though be careful, there are murderers about. Alright, well, nobody's lining up to be the red shirt, huh? Well, alright then. Let's see, what would be a good one? Alright, time's up. So let's see. Make sure I'm spelling this correctly. Yeah. Just barely fit. Oh, passengers can read my scribble. The Dining Car Zone, Act 1. Uh-oh. Am I nervous? Is this first day on the job, jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Naruhodo, shake it off. Oof. Alright. Took it on the chin, literally. Naruhodo, did I just see you hitting yourself? Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Quite all right myself, though feeling a little bittersweet. Is everything all right? Well, truth be told, not really. At last, today's my last day as a conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. I'm sorry, I thought this was supposed to be the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. They're clearly setting up the conductor to die. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Ah, man, you give your life to the trains and can't wait to use another form of transportation as soon as you're out of it, huh? Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why his wife's excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Alright, no, we're not. That's not a line read. Chili dog, ramen, chicken cordon bleu. Alright, they got something with that's a little more distinguished there. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? It would be great if you served crab rangoon. Ding, ding, ding. Glad you could read the menu okay. Little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. The train can really handle anything you throw at it. Even murder. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Oh, fine. I'll make you proud, sir. Glad this old man can rest easy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard! Alright, so we got Amy Rose, the birthday girl herself. Wow, this train is incredible. What fascinating tech. Oh shit, what does Vector sound like? Screw it. I was only going to get so far with it anyway. You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. What'd you all expect? You know I always go out for my birthday party. Train's as elegant as you are, Amy. I can't promise I won't take anything, though. Calm down there, Rogue. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, Knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Naruhodo. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Of course, sir. Are you a pirate? Oh no, I'm more nervous than I thought. Sonic, wait till I announce everyone's roles to get food. Sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Naruhodo, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. Alright, let's start with the big cheese here. Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually. And you did! I can't offer much, other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second. Is he? Is he? Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes, have fun now. Will do. Thanks. Howdy, could I please get your ticket? I think that's a ticket? But I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Can I get your ticket, young'un? Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel around, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. No way. I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me, too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. Yummy. Don't mind if I do. Naruhodo, those are for our guests, you know. Train, be sure Naruhodo only gets one of these if they ask. Did the arm just kinda nod? Actually, Train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Good try, young buck. The Train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drat. Those snacks look really tasty, too. Could we please see a ticket? Of course. Excellent. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely. I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Oh, wow, ninjutsu? Sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling to walls? Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry. We'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up. Ah, that would be amazing. Thanks a million. Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. Got the middle school dance thing going on with this crowd. Here. Thank you. Everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Hey, Dio. Glad to... Welcome aboard. Tickets, please. If you wish to travel aboard this train, Dio, you need a ticket. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? Oh, no, sadly. But I have a plastic grocery bag in the back. I could get it for you? That stare. Brr. So cold. Naruhodo, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket? Why, certainly. Thank you, miss. And thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast. Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Before we move along, for you, miss. Oh, how fun. Thank you. Where do I use this? That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. Birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition. Very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. Princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please, get up. Why can I not win with this group? Well, hello. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we please get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Mom, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. What's sticking out of this napkin holder? Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. Let's make sure nobody uses their ticket as a napkin. Find anything yet? Well, we just might have what you need. Naruhodo, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? Well, not the menu, of course. Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. Was really worried you kicked me out and I'd missed the murder mystery. Oh, old Naruhodo here would have had their hands full kicking you out. You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight. Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Why is Vector's... Why is Vector Stinko Man X86 here? Of course. Just let us know if you need anything else. Okay, everyone. Time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery. And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. Ah, the conductor's car. You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express? Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own. And Train? Assist Naruhodo if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please, have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place earlier. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Naruhodo here if you need anything. Sounds good. Absolutely. Will do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well? Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense. Lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions. Now on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered, and the rest are suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for the characters they'll be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are a ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. Tails, you're the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon. Got it. Rogue, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry, both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and SBO the poet, both found in the library. Okay, the butcher's in the library? I think we've lost the thread here. Hear that, SBO? We get to hang out together. And do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Shadow is the locksmith, hanging out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. Department of Redundancy Department. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? I was listening in. Hope that's okay. More than all right. You'll help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me. I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station's marked on the map as well. How convenient. The rules of the game are as follows. There's a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone to your stations! And that's when they all died. Ah, this is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses. How thrilling. I have goosebumps. Same! Ah, isn't it awesome? Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scooping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyway. What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Oh, no humorous jump cut there? Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy? No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. My backstory is I was best friends with a flickie that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Not gonna lie, this kind of sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Uh-oh, the music got weird. The train started moving? It's so fast! Grab onto something! What is going on? Ah, I'm slipping! Hold on! I can't! Ah! Clearly my best line read in the whole thing. No! That sounded like a thud. You're both awake? Yeah. Seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone all right? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. Or, you know, in dining car parlance, perhaps the pantry? This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth of this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others. Naruhodo, could you get the door? Of course. Seems the door is blocked and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico Pico hammer. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over here. I know Amy. She's hiding something. Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, But all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet. Then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Understood. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-Flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. What's this, a rod? The tip is broken. The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? Ah, the wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say. But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. The shelf blocking our exit. It's currently not budging. Hey, Naruhodo, look closely at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should add it to the court record. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? Found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train? I'll keep looking. Oh no. Wrong button. Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? I'll have to find a contradiction in her testimony. Amy clearly attempted to escape. I don't think you were sitting idly by while Naruhodo and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it! Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence to prove that? Naruhodo, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that's been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet? What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over! Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping. Oof. Okay, Tails, what now? Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? Oh, so now I have to explain myself? Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And find your argument. Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Yeah-oh. Hey, come on. We're in a special stage. And it does not want me to use the... There we go. Oh, that was a terrible... Oh, here's the emerald. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept that the damage was here before you arrived? I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick would do this kind of damage? Oh, back to the special stage. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But if it was attached to something, it could, like, let's say, a hammer? Ah! This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. Ah! Ah! Oh, sorry, I woke you up, Snowy. It's as you both said, I tried to get us out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. Figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I double as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. We did it! We're free! Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're not drowning in the cabin anymore. Now let's meet up with the other players of the Nonary games. Wait, is that... It can't be. Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic!
Fatality.
Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait. I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic?
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world's going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no, no. I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Naruhodo. What do I do? I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of, understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave their care to you, Naruhodo, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, Conductor. You'll see. Roll credits. Ooh, everything got busted up in here. Whoa, look at this place. Let's not talk to the obvious yandere. Naruhodo, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. Seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? Ha! He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Of course, sure. Now, if I need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Ye varmints. What are y'all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles! We're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi, Nope. I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something. Why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Naruhodo, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right. Let's do it. Come on, trash can. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Haha. Besides, Tails, do you not realize how many spittoons I looked into in West of Loathing? And that worked out fine. I think Tails is ignoring me. Naruhodo, this is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Sure. But why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty? Naruhodo, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. No, Knuckles is red. What the hell are you talking about, Naruhodo? Someone else must have been here. We should add this to the court record. The bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Huh. Seems like someone licked all the salt off them. What? Or maybe they're just unsalted. Breathtaking views. This train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I'll never understand this friend group. The robotic arms here are really helpful. The arms killed Sonic. Oh, what's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Ugh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Coliseum Highway Zone. Huh, that's funny. The door is locked tight. We can't go any further. I wonder how Amy was able to leave them. Good point. When were these doors locked, and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind. Alright, I think that's everything, possibly. Oh no. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omo Chow. Hate to see him like this. What do they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Hang on a second. That can't be Super Monkey Ball because it has a joystick and buttons. Like a Super Monkey Ball arcade game would need to have, well, not need, but it would have to have a non-traditional control. And if it had a traditional control, all it would need is the joystick. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Yeah, honestly, I think a trackball would be perfect for Super Monkey Ball on an arcade machine. Well, that or you take a Nintendo DS and tilt and tumble it. But yeah. Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. He doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Alright, we got the witness flustered. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave. Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Naruhodo, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Oh, yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it. That's a dang it. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Knuckles, Naruhodo and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you. Buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Naruhodo, just take a good look at your inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? I can't just say he punched it. I have to do the special zone? Oh, this is... Ah! You have no argument here. You are weak. Naruhodo, let's follow that train of thought again, shall we? Oh god, that's gonna get to me. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because your hair was found at the scene. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Naruhodo, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Oh shit. Slip. Ah! Ha! Now, Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet. Naruhodo, try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. Oh, it is getting dicey. The arcade machine is fixed. No! Don't look at the scores! Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Oh. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name on top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Grr. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here. Now! Oh, I have to think again? Shit. You have nothing. Zilch, nada. Now leave you two. Quick, Naruhodo, let's try this again. Man, those pits, like, seem to really get me. Oh, shit. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Getting better, though. Now, Naruhodo, what proves Vector was in here with Knuckles? No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade. It's not like... It's not. I wasn't... Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the high score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group's got a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups, but what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rogue was in here too. Not just Rogue, Rouge. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector wanted to play games. Rogue couldn't find something and left. Then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list. Doesn't make sense. Naruhodo, can you come look one more time? Not a name on the high score list? What's Tails talking about? No, I don't want to think. Oh. All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Altim? You may not know Naruhodo, but there is someone here that goes by the title, the Ultimate Life Form. There's really somebody here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too? Wait, somebody didn't have a drink then. He taught us the game, and I was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. And yet somehow Sonic got by you. Well, that's true. If Shadow has his gun, then he is our prime suspect. He's got a murder weapon. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key, too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rogue searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. Liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Naruhodo, let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwave chilling dogs, at least. Naruhodo! Coming! Ready to mosey on down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards! Oh, they got the little hang in there with a chow instead of a kitty. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Alright. Gonna take a brief intermission, and then we'll be right back to the mystery. a little... Allergies are kicking in, so I'm getting a little phlegmy. It was getting difficult to breathe. But I will survive. Anyway, back to the show. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you our presents. My presents? You're both so sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Want to join us in finding clues? Flattered, but the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quickly. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. That's right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it was a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. Ah, fresh meat. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure, Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm, satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Naruhodo and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it was simple. We just explained to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rogue, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car. Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so we left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rogue? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rogue came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived, asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. Of all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio is actually in the library car reading. Tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely! So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. The rogue pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Naruhodo, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look! There's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really need to see this. This little Chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There is no way that much thought was put into this poster. Right? Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something there. Naruhodo, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No. I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah. We just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. Naruhodo, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Whoa. I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think somebody found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's make a note of this. The globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spengonia if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hello to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Naruhodo, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? Yep, good night. Actually, that might work. Let's not commit ourselves to the bit too much. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked the door on his way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Naruhodo and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if necessary. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. So I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car and figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles there. That brings our attention to you, Espio. Rogue entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book that might be. Naruhodo, could you help me out? Alright, Naruhodo, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? The only book in our inventory. A manual? You think SBO is reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Uh-oh. Oh no. It's whiter now. The books are scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. Butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Naruhodo, if you don't mind. Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? 97. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to insist on keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up the trash and messes afterward. I remember a conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Naruhodo, hit him with another one. Okay, which page do I choose? What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Naruhodo. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Totally. It's wild you're able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But you answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. Oh no, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? So was SBO reading my mind as I was looking at the book? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have the evidence to back it up. Naruhodo? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Naruhodo, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading, but what? Well, let's see. We actually have 2 pieces of evidence. One, well, no, that's not necessarily. We know Rogue came through, and we know Shadow came through. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? We're up, Naruhodo. Let's get our argument together. Ah, fuck. How did I pull that off? Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car where he sought the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at that point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me that the sounds of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors. Then, at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how did Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Naruhodo, and one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with the book that I didn't know a Shadow passed back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Is Espio simply reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Oh, we joined Tails. That's the obvious narrative here. No, I can't interrupt Tails when he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Naruhodo, my favorite and beloved employee, please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Do 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 do. Oh, easy. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out exactly where on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Well, let's see here. We've got him sandwiched between the shelves here. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen each other from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Oh no, the cursed fanfare Dio. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue, and especially Shadow. Oh? Seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Naruhodo, let's see what's next. Coming. Sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Okay, the investigation continues. Casino Night Zone. Way, get back to work. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rogue, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you brought the Microwave Master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rogue. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rogue. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me into the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé chow egg is here in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rogue? Oh, well. Why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with a safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. Train's blueprints? Please, Rogue, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg. It's a train. Why are there multiple floors? But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chow egg. Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lore cord must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or break the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Naruhodo, do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I heard someone say. No! My cool and mysterious reputation. It's crumbling! Alright, I'm in. I'll help. I'll help you steal from my employer. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Naruhodo are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh boy. What have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we... Well, we distract the guard, clearly. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. Bribe them with rings. We've got plenty, don't we? That was actually a really nice thing to say. Naruhodo, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. I'm going to be in a casino. My poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Well, Rogue, of course. Of course I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? Not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh, well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Yeah, so Tails can't fly. Yeesh. Sure, I could be the distraction. I don't like the way he said that. Veto. I'm with Blaze. His delivery was shaky. No, really, I could do it. Sorry, buddy, but I think you're better off elsewhere. In that case, who should we choose? Well, I suppose the correct answer we get to eventually. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Voice was so stoic. I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Let's see. Oh, well, this is a classic. Causing a ruckus. I like that a lot. That'll get the guard's attention for sure. Let's move forward. With the guard distracted, Rogue, how will you get the access card? I'll pick their pocket like you did with the 20. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent. We can count on you, Rogue. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Naruhodo, what's your plan? Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, you dress far too plain. You would need a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting.
Rejected!
You give up far too easily as well. We'll have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else. The card being obtained. Okay. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it into the elevator. Inside we... Oh, I'm a sucker for cider. Now that's a proper victory! Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? We have Tails disable him, he's the mechanic. I should be able to disengage them, I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Oh. Cry and hope they sympathize. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. All right, let's see what's up that elevator. Cool boy. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. All right, don't show us. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow egg. No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code of the blueprints and find out, Rogue. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 23, 4, 1. Oh, wow! It's here! I have it. Alright. Before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rogue, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can. And all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rogue, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Uh-oh. Rogue, does no one live to tell the egg's secret? Because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it? After all our hard work. Rogue. Fine, fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am. A hero. No! Naruhodo! We won't let you do that! I mean, if that's what they want, who are we to? Stop. The microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice themselves. Their body is far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else quickly. Let's let us finish ticking. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Naruhodo. That is our goal. Listen, I get it, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Naruhodo, I think you're onto something. What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just... SBO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to insist on keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as a Fabergé chow egg, the arms would have detected it and it wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right. Thankfully. Eee, and look what's inside. Wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy, too. The final secret to the Fabergé chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé egg's secret. I wonder why the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. A beauty to behold. Maybe they died of old age and just kept the secret with them? As much as the fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard's back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend A-OK. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I'd prefer never to do it again. Now, Rogue? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we can take a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance. It's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures. But I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of the sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rogue one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rogue. But we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Naruhodo, let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I never actually sat down to play in any for fun. Oh, want to play blackjack? I don't know how to play that. It's easy, let me show you. Naruhodo, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic! Probably a good point. Trash can! Tails, we must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh? Oh? Did I hear a no? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's, actually very sweet. But all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. Lollipop stick? Yeah, like leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's there. Naruhodo? Naruhodo, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They are very versatile. Should I give the slot machine a try? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money! Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money! Well, I lost. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money! Come on. Naruhodo, what do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Big money? I'm gonna get it this time, you'll see. Well, I lost. Maybe next time I'll get it? Ew, I was starting to worry about you. Yeah, let's go. Ready to get going? Let's do it! Alrighty. I do not see a shadow. Now's as good a time as any to clean out my pockets. Oh, we caught up. We didn't see Amy at all in the last car. I know you won't talk, but what exactly have you been locking these doors? It's hard to get in a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Naruhodo, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, ready to find some answers, Tails? Indubitably, my dear Naruhodo. Naruhodo, could you open the wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it? What if something falls out? Or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. Tails must open it. Alright. Tough love. I get it. Here goes nothing. Ah! Oh, it's just some sweaters. See? Not bad, huh? Just dusty. Guess you're right. Boo! Ah! Sorry, couldn't help it. Naruhodo, I'm fragile. What's this? Tails, do you see this? A pull string? Naruhodo! What? It's gonna activate something. What the? The back of the wardrobe opened. There's a full passageway back here. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's curious. This must mean something big. This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. Of course. I don't believe it. Shh, quick, back through the passage before they spot us. We need to add that to our inventory. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band! Sonic Jam. That was spiritual. I feel reawakened. Master Emerald is apparently a chandelier now. There's another robot arm just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you give me a high five? It doesn't seem to be listening to you, but I can give you a high five. Oh, sweet. Seems like a printer is hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Huh, this printer is surprisingly tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stump me. And here you go. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. A keyring? Must be Shadow's, the locksmith. Interesting, there's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Want to take it? Yeah, let's take it. Well, he's been giving the keys out, so of course he doesn't have that many left now. Naruhodo, we can't move on until we interrogate Shadow. Oh yeah, guess I was getting ahead of myself. I guess you were. Oof. Better get back to the investigation. They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. How lovely! Seems convenient. It is. Shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. Wow, Tails, you gotta check this out. Ah, it's big! These windows are huge. What a view! I didn't realize this train would arrive along the coast. Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean. If this train weren't so nice to be on, I'd agree. Despite the murder lingering in the air. Despite the murder lingering in the air, I just thought the same thing. Alright. Now talk to Amy. Let's get her strategy. Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case. I hear sharing is caring. No way! Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always the first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. Then I'll be ready. I'm curious as to what it is. She seems so confident. We'll hold you to it. A question for moi? You know the journalist can't be the murderer, remember? We've learned the train will confiscate any weapons brought on board, but you've had your hammer this whole time. That's a good point. Simple. Birthday girl gets what the birthday girl wants. And I don't go anywhere without my hammer. Ah, birthday law. We should have known. Everyone knows the birthday rules. Makes sense to me. Now, no more questions. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. I'll be ready. So close to getting the scoop of the century, I can feel it. Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That stare. So cold. You know, maybe we'll get out of here, actually. Naruhodo, we certainly will not. So I am missing a clue because it is not... There we go. Tails. No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been emptied, Naruhodo, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Naruhodo? There's always something in the trash bin, Tails. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Ha! Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website? It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory! Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened. Shadow, we have questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train and every single person has mentioned running into you. Except Espio. You've been locking every door in this train and I know why. Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop found by yours truly. We're ready. According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car where Sonic was stationed. This door right here in the lounge car is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following? So Shadow is locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others. So one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. You all get out of here and leave me be. Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly! I think Naruhodo and I can explain the car change, however. Naruhodo, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car? Okay, just gotta get my thoughts in order. Right, jump button. Naruhodo and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. What? A secret passage? So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrive at the dining car. Excellent work, Naruhodo. This adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door of the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up, other than my hot scoop. Seems like Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did SBO and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Naruhodo, do you have any guesses? Oh, well, SBO and Vector didn't see Shadow because... I believe SBO was behind a bookshelf at a table reading. SBO reading the library checks out, that's what he told me too. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for SBO, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Like I'd believe you. You're currently my #1 suspect. Why are you even searching for SBO, huh? If you must know, I needed to give him a key. As if. Why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow's been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Perhaps. Naruhodo and I can further validate Shadow's claims. We can do what? Naruhodo, what evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away? That feels good. Now to get my thoughts in order. We're getting close. Well, we thank you for dropping in just the same, Magnus. How's, is this your first day? How's it been going? There's only one reason. There's exactly 2 keys on that keyring. Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way! But what of his own key? Couldn't one of these be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth. Then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? I think Naruhodo and I know exactly why Shadow is locking all the doors. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I just have one question for you. Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Almost everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Just, Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet. But that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Sonic is dead as shit in the dining car. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Naruhodo? Yes, Tails? I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except you, me, and Amy. That's right. The conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow locking all these doors to keep us away? Not us, Naruhodo. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow is trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? Ah! How dare! Naruhodo, show me evidence! Huh? If Shadow is trying to keep me away, prove it! You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Ha Okay. Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. Why? What evidence shows what Shadow didn't want Amy to know? Well, obviously this. That feels right. Phew. Always glad to have you, Magnus, especially now that the scheduling is so conflicting. Keep at it. We'll catch you next time.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Lovely gift. Thank you. Magnus, the Kit Kat Gamer. And now to wash it down. Alright, I'm recharged for this think. That was the wrong one. You went rooting through the trash? Huh? What is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. It's of a band's ticket website. Tails, don't! Ah! This is the Hot Honey's website. No way, I love them! Hot Honey? It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. JB is my current favorite. All the members have B after their name? Yes, he is. They're cute. I haven't got any of their shows yet to see them, though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be really online at a specific time, and they sell in minutes. So the question becomes, Why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I can see where he's headed. The printout of the Hot Honey Band's ticket website exists because Shadow was buying tickets for Amy. What? Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Shadow! I used that printer earlier and found it difficult to manage. When logging into the website, did you print the homepage by accident? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. I can't believe this. After I accused you of murder. Spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag now. I want to know everything. Fine. Surprise is ruined anyway. Ugh, probably our fault there. Huh, sorry. That's all a detective job's is, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live, and I looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they can get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here somehow. It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door on the train. I've gotten through every locked door with ease. The plan's fatal flaw. The birthday key. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too... How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me. I don't know if... Too late, it's happening. Eee, I can't wait. Show of lifetime. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect a lot of pictures from the concert, you two. Seems like the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. I blame my source for all this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. Your credibility as a journalist reporter, down the drain. Amy, I'm curious. Who is the source for your, big scoop? I would like to know as well. Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. But we need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car. I'll come with you. Love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. And I'll join as well. Time to see this through to the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Naruhodo, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close. The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Tails. We'll pin down Sonic's murderer for good. Right on then, let's do it. Ready to go to the conductor car? It's now or never. Alright, conductor car zone. I should really sort out my evidence before I continue. In my short time working on this train, I haven't visited the conductor car yet. Feels empty? Wait, where's the conductor? That's odd. I haven't seen him through the train at all. Last we saw him was when he left the dining car. Something clearly happened here. Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on. This robot arm's been completely torn off. Yuck! How creepy. That arm is powerful. It'd be tough to break out of its grip. A lot of people here have the strength to tear this off, but the question is why? A confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should log this. Aye, aye, sir. I didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access every function on the train like the conductor can. Do they teach you how to drive it? Oh no, just how to work the microwave. I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. I would completely trust you to drive the train. Same, actually. It's true, you could drive this train flawlessly. Aw, guys. Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform. He's been here a long time. After 32 years, he told me he's finally retiring. Oh dear, one day before retirement. He said he's headed to Spangonia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip. 32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness. May any future sorrow be fleeting. Yeah, I wish that too. What's this? Was someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart. That's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train. That shouldn't be possible. Tails is right. The train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting them aboard. Let's make note of this. I think we've found enough clues. Let's talk to Amy and solve this once and for all. Oh, we're not going to take a look at this? And this, and this, and this, and like all of the this? A vent! It's a large one. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me, but I'm not sure how you'd get up there. Wait. Why wouldn't it be a problem for you? Oh, the tails, right. Naruhodo! Ugh. Did this fall over when the train sped up? Not sure. Wait, what's it say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise. Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. I've noticed these screens throughout the entire train. Yeah, they're used to show information and advertisements. They're nice. The picture is really clear. I would watch a full movie on one. I saw a slide that said, "Happy birthday, Amy." That was so cute. The next ad being for nasal medication was a little jarring, though. The high-quality screens probably didn't do that ad any favors. Not at all. Perhaps too much detail. A microphone. We can talk to the whole train with this. Whoop. Whoa. Voice load failure. A microphone. We can talk to the whole train with this. Should I say something? Oh, you're reaching for the microphone? If you can hear this, your armpits stink. My armpits certainly do not. They're clean. I'm sure they are, Tails. I was just being silly. Perhaps not the audience for that sort of joke. Well, you two, think you have enough evidence for me to call everyone here? It's high time we named a suspect. What do you think, Naruhodo? Ready to solve this case? Hello, everyone. This is the birthday girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once. Alright, so who's our mark? Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect. With assistance from Naruhodo. Why hasn't Sonic shown up? Vector! Real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? He must still be pretending to be dead. Lazy bum. Ready? Let's go get him. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? The air in here is so intense. I love it. Nothing like the thrill of a mystery. The train has so many amenities, I feel so catered to. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself. The amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside this mystery, SBO. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. I'll be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. I love escape rooms. Count me in. I'm so glad everyone's having a good time. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime? Yeah, that'd be fun too. What in the world? That's Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? He's not responding to us. Sonic! Sonic!
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Right, we already did that. What? Is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic? Sonic, can you hear us? He's banged up. There's a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head's propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Oh, no, the hammer's out. I knew one of you would take this too far. Which one of you did this to Sonic? On my birthday, no less. Could this really have been one of us? There's no one else here, Knuckles. So I'll ask again, which one of you did this? This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. Thought Sonic could handle anything, but somehow he met his match. I'm going to help you get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely! Me too. Same. We're going to figure out exactly what happened in this room and punish the one responsible. Sonic. He was really hurt the whole time and I did nothing? I'm ready my wrong. I must take down the murderer. Tails? Naruhodo, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? Like... Okay. So, we've got a few things going on here. First off, motive is irrelevant. So it's all about means and opportunity. So we have Shadow and SBO are kind of giving contradictory information to us. And they also made very damn sure to call out SBO's ability to cling to walls. So, plus all of those times that they mentioned that SBO, all of those windows, all those big windows showing the vistas just rolling on by. So, I think he's our guy. Another issue is that, you know, we never had a proper interrogation of Rogue and Blaze. Another issue is that Shadow still had the opportunity. I think Vector and Knuckles are pretty well covered. as is Tails. However, there is a long period of time in which Amy's unaccounted for. And Amy could have gone anywhere. And since Amy got to all the witnesses before us, she could have, induced them to not reveal that they had seen her previously, perhaps as a birthday privilege. So I think the only people I would impeach here are, that I would consider unimpeachable, would be Tails, Knuckles, and Vector. Plus the blow dart. No. Well, also, where the heck is the conductor in all this? But of course, SBO being the ninja, like that blow dart's totally a ninja weapon. But even if he used it from outside the train, like, he still wouldn't have been able to keep it on it. Dio doesn't think it's any of them. Dio thinks there's some foul play going on. If anybody was to have a weapon of this group, Amy has already demonstrated that she's able to carry weapons. Nobody in this room did this, but you know what? The birthday girl! That can't be right. Neither Tails and I can be the murderer. Oh, that's right. Let me pick again. Alright, fine, SBO. SBO, you were the one to murder Sonic, weren't you? I did no such thing, my young friend. But if it's a battle of wits you wish, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss. What the? You're accusing SBO? We already talked about this. The man was reading. You have nothing. Restating SBO's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. SBO was locked in the library car reading. He only had access to the saloon car during the murder. However, new evidence has come to light that needs to be addressed. New evidence? Oh, that's right. Naruhodo, could you fill everyone in? What did we find out that brings into question SBO's alibi? The hidden passage. SBO could have left the library at any time because Tails and I found a hidden passage from the library car to the lounge car. That's true. Like, you could have gone through... Since Shadow was in all of the other cars, anybody could have passed through the lounge without being seen. In the lounge, the hidden passage exists behind the wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would SBO avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in the car just before this one. You have no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember? It's true, you didn't miss a question. But I think Naruhodo and I can explain that too. Naruhodo? How did SBO know everything in the train manual he was reading? Well, the ninja. SBO is a ninja. He's fluent in 17 different languages. I thought it was 6 million forms of communication. No? 17? Okay. 17 different languages and remarkably disciplined. What are you getting at? You picked a random book from the shelf and memorized it, just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. What? That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book? I know this is a talented bunch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know. It's plausible. SBO is particularly skilled. I've known SBO a long time. He once sped read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. If I'm right, SBO quickly memorized a book before entering the hidden passage, then SBO could have met Sonic in the conductor's car where he was murdered. Since we're only talking in what-ifs, let me throw something at you. How was I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. That's right. How could SBO have even known it was there? You said it yourself, kid. You were lucky to even find the passage. Naruhodo and I might not have had the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Naruhodo? Who here has evidence to point Espio knew about the hidden passage? Oh, bloody hell. I can't think. It's not letting me think. It's making me do the thing. Alright, let's... Oh, save? Yeah, we'll save. I didn't even know there was a save. It's such a short game, apparently. So the evidence... Well, I have the evidence. What if it was in the train's manual, right? Who has the evidence to prove Espio knew about the hidden passage? Oh, Rogue. Rogue, we need to see those blueprints. Blueprints? You stole blueprints? Whatever, I already used it to scout for more treasures. Came up cold. You can have it. This right here is a blueprint of the entire train. Espio could have easily used this to find the hidden passage. What makes you think I ever saw those blueprints? Rogue had them. Well, Naruhodo, do you have an answer for him? How could Espio have seen those blueprints? Rogue, where did you find the blueprints? Oh, the library car. It was stuffed with the brochures. I checked the saloon car first, then found the blueprints after leaving. So that means Espio had time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, Espio looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. Within Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics are still vague, but Naruhodo and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure how much harm Espio caused Sonic, but Naruhodo and I have evidence on how it was done. Oh, this is rich. Pray tell. If I murdered Sonic, how did I do it? Okay. Now to form my argument. Come on, focus. You're close, Naruhodo. What would Sonic do? Here we go. Ooh. Just barely. This blow dart was found here in the conductor room. Oh, how appropriate. I believe Espio used this to knock Sonic unconscious. It's the power of the Kit Kat. You know, Magnus deserves the W here. Ah, so you mean Sonic might just be knocked out? I'm unsure. He's more banged up than what a blow dart would do. According to Amy's rules, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory, therefore, is plausible. Plausible, you say? Then why are there so many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Ah, shoot, that's a good point. But Tails was onto something, I'm sure of it. I locked all the doors, and Espio didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, he'd end up back in the library. Naruhodo and I know another way it could have been done. We do? What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? What indeed? Well, I've been carrying this map around the whole time. I don't think this is the right direction. Another route SPO used to remove Sonic. Alright, now what's my argument? We're getting closer. Think, Naruhodo. Think! Oh shit. Let's remember to jump this time. Alright, actually hit that one. Oh, wow. All right, let's take a look. We're not through it yet. Vespio didn't take the secret passage to get to the dining car. Then what route did he take to get Sonic there? There's a path above the conductor's car, and it goes all the way to the dining car. Huh? I didn't even see that area. Is that some sort of a long attic? According to the blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it through the vent over there? The vent, of course. That must be the entrance to the path. Allow me to check it out. My word. There is a path back there, and a track. A track, huh? A track for the robot arms, I think. This must be the path the arms take to move through the train. So you're saying I somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car? Tails, you're a smart kid, so I know you realize we both couldn't fit up there. Espio's right. This is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. My name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? Phew, now to think about my argument. You can do this, Naruhodo, you can do this. Wow. Nowhere near enough rings. That was not very close at all. Hey, stop!
Sending supplies.
Oh, thank you for the Kit Kat, Goblin. This is actually not the first one today, surprisingly enough. Can I get an amen to work sucks? was doing well that time, too. There we go. Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, right? Clearly a fight broke out here, and one of these robot arms was a casualty. But what if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? Knuckles said there's a track the robot arms use that continues through the vent. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic, passed out from a blow dart, and carried him to the dining car. Could that be true? Take a look at Sonic. He's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms? I can see that. Those arms do look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easily, but if he's woozy from a blow dart, the arms could have gotten him. Interesting theory, Tails, but you have to admit there are a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything directly to Espio yet, but I've found one inconsistency. What kind of inconsistency? Someone here received false information, and I believe that information came from Espio. Who received that information? Well, Amy. Amy, you received a hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from. Tails, you're right. Espio lied to me. Espio told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic. But we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise. That scoop came from you, Espio? No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me. Misheard you? Yes, I said Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was just looking out for my fellow passengers' safety. I didn't blame Shadow. I don't know, Espio. Ooh, what? The evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. I have to agree. You want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time? While you were stationed in a room with a hidden passage? And now you're lying to me on my birthday of all days. I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor's car to the dining car, and lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow, for no other reason than to cause doubt and confusion. When examining everyone's alibis, one clearly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that it could only have been one person. It was you, Espio. You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, easy, Amy. Hey, guys. Sonic, you're okay. Sonic, and just as we solved the mystery. Okay, I'll eat to that. T-cell virus Sonic the Hedgehog. Espio was the murderer. Right. Espio jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me. A blow dart, though? Really? It's non-lethal poison. You'll just be sleepy for a while. Great. I could use a nap. No, wait. There's something important. Espio left me there. Something important? I need everyone to listen. The train's a badnik. Sonic, are you feeling all right? Do you need to lie back down? No. We all need to get off of this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived at the conductor car, the conductor was already here. He was so excited to tell me about all the features of the train. But what he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source. The conductor hadn't even seen it. When we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a flicky. A flicky? The tiny animal? There's only one person trusted enough to use a flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman! I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor. You're not serious. They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview. Right as we saw the flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blow dart from Espio. Espio left. The lights in the room started to glow red. Hey, stop. What are you doing? I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. I spin dashed right through the robot arm, sliced it off the rail it was on. Wow. I'm amazed you could do with any of this poisoned. Another robot arm managed to grab me and pin me to the floor. Oh! The conductor screamed. Alright. Hey, thank you for the alert, Dio. Hopefully we haven't completely wrapped this up by the time you get back. The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. Oh no! Everyone, I have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already knew that. The situation has gotten so serious. Why would you not just tell us? I thought that's how these murder games worked. You shoot someone with a blow dart, they die. Are you crazy? It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart. I was just following the rules. See? Use this blow dart on Sonic stationed in the conductor car. It is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. What is that? It says the thing I just read. What is this? Instructions? I was given the blow dart along with that card. It's signed staff. Who gave this to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me. Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed those arms to attack? Who or what? Naruhodo, who do you think attacked Sonic and handed Espio the blow dart? I believe something's been orchestrating things behind the scenes. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture, and for a good while, so I think.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Yes, I do have more interesting Kit Kats on the way. Perhaps they will be here for next week. But thanks again, Goblin, for helping me get through the Christmas stockpile.
Take him to Detroit. No!
Oh, Cross.
No! No, please! Anything but that! No!
It's been a while since I've seen you vote Cross, Goblin. But, you know, everything's neck and neck right now, so I'm assuming Cross is the one in third place. So for those of you watching Not in the Know, we've got a Detroit Become Human stream coming up later this year. Last year we did one based on the circle button. The way that works is whenever you're given a choice, if circle is one of the choices, I must push it, no matter, you know, damn the consequences. And it provided for a very entertaining run. So now we're going to try it with one of the different buttons. And all through the year until then, we've got everyone voting with their channel points as to what button that's going to be. Also, I'm never going to actually check who's watching before launching into the spiel. Also, the train itself is plotting something. First we learned the train's a badnik, and now it's out to get us? Once again, you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train has it out to get us? I don't know what the train's full intent is. Obviously, the train does not want the conductor to retire. But clearly, it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train! Come out and show yourself! Amy! It's my birthday, and I don't need you messing with it! Amy's hitting the wall with her hammer. Man, it's a good thing Selfie isn't here. She'd be pissed. I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it. Come on, there's got to be another way to get the train's attention. What was that? Uh-oh, the cockpit has eyes now. What did you two do? Is that the conductor? Here, I can get him down. Don't touch him. Is the train talking? Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted playing your little game to figure it out. We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting? I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot. Eggman? After I deliver your annoying party right to his egg fortress. Annoying? The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games, ride the open rails like we always planned. What are you? Enough. Amy is not the only yandere here, apparently. The train's picking up speed. Everyone grab something. Which one of these buttons turns the train off? Whoa! Sonic! Ha 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 ha. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye. Ah! Whoa. No, no. I can't keep my footing. Yeah, who would have thought that Eggman was the bad guy in a Sonic the Hedgehog game? Like, that never happens. I feel like I bumped something. Ugh. Bunch of evidence has fallen out of my pockets. My head. Tails? Amy? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? No need to yell, bud. Sonic! I'm so sorry, are you okay? Hanging in there. Seems the train arms threw us back into the dining car. But where's everyone else? Great question, but for now, are you alright? Sonic the Hedgehog asking about me? I'm doing amazing. Wow, amazing, huh? You might have to share a bit of that enthusiasm with me. Might have overshot it there. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea. Lead the way. That yellow glow is chilling. I miss when it was just showing us the weather. Well, that's better than the yellow glow, I guess. Hello, hello. Anyone there? Why is no one responding to me? I miss the yellow glow already. You got some nerve showing up here, egghead. Oh ho ho, you spiky blue pest. Seems you've finally taken passage on one of my passenger trains. Who the heck are you? Don't talk to me. Ignoring that. I certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well known, civilian. The infrastructure in your towns just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would need sorting out. So I courageously got involved. I converted some cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. It's just more useful for future schemes. Let me guess. Another death egg, Dr. Predictable? The people fear giant spheres. It's science. Let's cut to the chase. Where are our friends? Judging by my security cameras, your pathetic friends are all locked in the cars they were stationed in. Seems you managed to make the train quite upset. Did you not know this was happening? Heavens no! I'm only now getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice when a passenger train is up to. You see, the capability of a badnik is normally very basic. Just kills Sonic the Hedgehog. But for a luxury train, I wanted to be sure things ran without my supervision, and to report to me if any of you happened aboard. The train's capability of intellectual thought is extraordinary, a feat only accomplished by my genius. So that confirms it. The train really is sentient. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. See, I got to thinking. I needed to manufacture motivation beyond programming. I like to make my badniks compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of badniks. First to capture you pathetic creatures gets a generous reward. Train wants to deliver us an Eggman for a reward? Most of my robots ask for something simple, like my autograph or whatever. But a highly intelligent train? It may ask for something more interesting. As much as I like the reward programs, are you done blabbering, Doc? You can just never win silently, can you? When you're dragged off to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do. Get lost. Yeah. Ciao. He always knows how to get under my skin. This is tough. The train has the motivation, and being made by Eggman, it's no doubt powerful. Not to mention, we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train purposely had Sonic knocked out so he could deliver us to Eggman. This whole time we were all in danger, and I went along with it. Sonic was really hurt. The conductor's been captured. Should I have been more assertive earlier? Am I at fault here? Hey. I can tell this situation's getting to you. Huh. Yeah, sorry. I get it. The road's getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that you got you here. But when negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep living. I need you here helping me think through this before I do something rash. See, I'm one of those leap before you think kind of guys. Okay, you're right. Let's keep moving forward and make things all right. Breathe. Okay. We gotta get to the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. How do we get through? The entire day, Tails and I have been asking ourselves, what would Sonic do? So what would you do? What would I do? Well, I'd speed through head on and rescue our friends by any means necessary. Here, stand back. Wow! With one big wind-up, Sonic's spin dash was fast enough to get the door open. Heh! Now the road's clear, nothing can stop us. Better hold on to your pants. I don't think we'll be getting another break after this. Ready to go? That's the spirit. Let's go find our friends. To the conductor's car to end this mystery. Alright, our friends are locked in the cars up ahead. In my last adventure, maxing out my ring count gave me an extra boost to speed. If I can grab enough rings, I should be fast enough to bust through the next door, too. Ready? Let's do this. That wasn't enough. Oh, did not land on that properly. Goodness, I have trouble lighting myself up sometimes. Just wait till I see Eggman. I'm gonna clobber him! We gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boo. Almost made it anyway. Bugger. Yukal came back for us. Of course, but let's move. The train wants to take us prisoner and earn a reward. My reward is to get off this stupid train. Let's go. Oh, I see. Naruhodo. This is a continuous movement, not, doesn't lock you into a lane. Dope. We'll just memorize where the boxes are. That's... man. Losing my focus, I think. That is definitely a loss of focus. Come on. Sonic. It's about time. I thought you were supposed to be fast, Sonic. We gotta move. You two ready? Always. Let's boogie. That one was much easier. They locked Amy and Tails in the conductor's car. Say no more. Let's go. Juice and jam time. Could have salvaged that one. Good enough. Sonic! Sonic, you're here! Heh, this is no way to treat the birthday girl. You're right. I'm ready to stop this train. Time to finish this. No, we are not using the spirit bomb. Excellent work trapping these pests. Now hurry to me. I must properly dispose of them to begin my plans for Eggman Land, and probably another Death Egg. Don't turn us into robots. Oh, haven't done that in a while. Maybe I'll turn you all into robots to give Sage some new toys to play with. Shut it, Eggman. Don't disappoint me, train. Hurry it up. I will not fail. My wish will be granted. Your wish? Oh, you mean the bounty? I don't care what you call it. Just bring me those overgrown mammals. That Eggman. I must get my wish. I will not fail. This is it, everyone. Get ready. We're taking this thing down. None of you could possibly understand. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could he just leave like it was nothing? What do you mean, the conductor? He's retiring. You just have to accept that. My wish will keep us together forever. That's what being friends is all about. You can't force someone to be friends with you. That's messed up. Shut up. Just shut up. Oh. Eggman, Eggman, can you hear me? My wish, my wish, my wish. Make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. The kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? This is it, the power of friendship for evil. Ah. Ah! Conductor! You promised me. You promised. Let him speak. Unhand him. Crane, stop this. When I told you we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired. Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely. So lonely. Why must you insist loneliness upon me? No, stop. What are you doing to me? Please don't make me do this. We have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train. Oh, tight. Awful. Oh, Dio, a clip. Thank you for not making my misery for nothing. No! Are we not done yet? Oh! There's the Flicky. A Flicky? This is just like the lore card when my ex-best friend left detective work to join Dr. Eggman. So, this is really a badnik. The stakes rise every second, huh? We got to save him. On it. Let's show our full power. Alright, this one's kind of rough. Alright, I can't kill the badniks. Oh man, I don't know if I can do this. I mean, I can't. I really can't, Dio. I really can't defeat friendship. Ugh. Ah! That was such a good run, too. I got a spare bedroom. He can hang out for a bit. You sent the whammy energy, Dio. This time. Nope. Ah! Twice in one stream, Dio. That's impressive. Just be delivered to Eggman already? What about my happiness? Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish. And that's no good. Me? Selfish? How dare you? Oh, fuck! You got 50 rings, just be supersonic, just be supersonic. That's not the jump I wanted. I don't think it's the jump Sonic wanted either. Alright, cut it out, Drew. Stop jumping in that pit.
It's in the hole!
Good job, Sonic. Knuckles would have made that gap. No, no, no. No. Come on, Dio. You know you want to. Oh. I'll grab the flicky. It's over. Time to pay for ruining my birthday. Yep, and so the codependent train was killed by the codependent hedgehog. The train is slowing down. Great hit, Amy. It was pretty great, wasn't it? That's what you get when you mess with my special day. I just couldn't bear to see you go. I'm sorry for the trouble. I think our work here is done. Now let's get off this thing. Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I may be leaving the rails, but I assure you, I'll never forget our time together. Yeah, made the station. We did it! Well, I'll say I've never been on a train like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. It's over. The mystery of Sonic the Hedgehog's murderer is officially over. Maybe next birthday we just ask Vanilla to make dinner. Oh, you don't love parties where by the end someone tries to kill you? I think I'm actually going to miss this group's unhinged way of thinking. Honey, you're late. I've been waiting here for hours. You honestly never believe what happened. So I won't even try. I'm just glad you're here. Quick! We leave for Spagonio in the morning and you need to pack. I'll pack faster than the wind. I need this vacation something terrible. And I need you home. Happy first day of retirement, dear. Seems like the conductor is more than ready to begin his retirement after this ordeal. I'm happy for them both. Oh, who's this? An old friend, I think. Well, they're a cutie, that's for sure. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Seems that Figgy found a friend. Great job saving that little guy, Espio. It was the least I could do. Sonic, everyone, I sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused. Don't be. You were just following what you thought was the game. It's hard to know what I would have done in the same situation. I wouldn't have hit someone with a blow dart. That's no good. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing that one, aren't we? Seriously, a dart would have been hard to get close to otherwise, Mr. Speed of Sound. Regardless, I'm sorry. We're cool. And now that we're all safe, it was fun. This group has a wild idea of fun. Boy, am I starving. I forgot we never ate. With all this clatter, I completely forgot I was hungry. Me too. I was distracted playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, poking holes in alibis. Sonic? Wait, where'd he go? Everyone, guess what? The station has a bakery, and look what I bought. Ah, birthday cake! Happy birthday, Amy. To the confident, unshakable, and radiant Amy Rose. To an adventure of a birthday, darling. A memorable party every year. A fun birthday. A ride from start to finish. May our friendship grow stronger each celebration. I admire your tenacity. May you never lose your vivacity. Happy birthday to Amy and her sparkling personality. Happy birthday! I'm not smart enough to know if personacity is a word. We love you, Amy. Happy birthday. You guys. Why aren't you saying you love me, Sonic? We almost got murdered by a lonely train, but I wouldn't trade these adventures for anything, never in a million years. You guys won't ever leave me, right? Wouldn't dream of it. Now, let's have some cake. Yeah, please, dig in, everyone. Yay! I hope it's chocolate. That train's never making it here, is it? Orbot, prepare a bath. The happy rubber duck or the angry one? Angry! Sour choice, your evilness. Shut it! And that's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends. Entangled in their lives for a fleeting moment, and then back to things as they were. Cities realized Eggman was running their train system, and fought back to seize control. Everything's squeaky clean now. As for me, oh hell yes, I quit my job. And then, won millions in the lottery. And after all that, I guess I run a local oh god. No, I'm gonna blow it all to flight of space. Yeah, that's just been my life. It's over! Oh. As is only proper, we will watch the credits and then we shall bid you adieu. If anybody has any suggestions for a raid target, I'll be happy to take those. But for now, we're going to wrap things up. So, my name's Drew, and I stream for Damage Control Blog, which is primarily a blog where we post new content every week every day from Tuesday through Saturday, and on Sunday and Monday we stream. Now this is a variety channel with a variety of games and a variety of streamers. When you come back on Sunday, you will see Angela streaming yet another installment of Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner 2 Raido Kuzunoha versus King Abaddon. We're getting pretty close to the end, but by her estimation, there's about a month left of streaming, so get in while you still can. And finally, if you want to get a more advanced warning when we go online than a simple follow here does, then, well, you have a way. And if you want to read the blog, please read the blog. We post there on streaming days well in advance. How well depends on how things are going. But whenever we post to the blog, we also send out alerts on our social media. And in this particular case, social media is defined as Facebook, Mastodon, and Twitter. And finally, we store all of our blogs on YouTube. So if you're watching us there, please give us a like and a subscribe so you can... Well, there's no other parts to this particular stream, but you'll see more fun things, I promise. Or like things that are not less fun than this. Now, and if you want to chat about all the things that we blog about, which as you might assume includes video games, but also extends to anime, movies, music, TV, like the entire spectrum of pop culture, and a few other fun things too, follow that Discord link and join us there. You know, there's a lot more talking going on there than the blog when we only publish once a day after all. But you know, there's also a lot of subjects that aren't worth an entire post or, you know, really are only fun in a conversation, so don't miss out on that. Be a part of the action, even if you're just lurking and making up bizarre fanfiction about everybody. Speaking of bizarre fanfiction, and thank you, Goblin. And thank everybody who came here, whether you chatted or not, whether you spent those points on feeding me Kit Kats or not. You know, 4 Kit Kats is more than I usually get in a day, so that was wonderful. Sega. Alright, and we'll hop on a raid. Now that we're all done with that, let's go. I guess we'll do our ending bit here, even though we've already said it. Anyways, so let's see here. Who haven't I raided in a long time? I have not raided Rydia in a long time. Mostly because I have not been on at the same time as Rydia in a long time. So let's go say hi. So everybody give them your all. We're going to be playing Diablo 2 Resurrection. Bit different than what we've got going on, but I mean anything we were going to raid to is going to be a little bit different. So thank you all for coming, and until next time, see ya.